Hey y'all, it's Mike with Class People TCG, bringing you a match we recorded a little while back. This is going to be between Agubond versus UlforceVeedramon. This is going to be a BT6/EXO1 game. Like I said, we recorded a little while back, had it kind of sitting in the pipeline, so I decided to do a quick little voiceover and just kind of go over what we played and how we played it. So I am going to be on the left playing Agubond, and my wife is on the right playing Allforce. So she's going to start her turn off by playing the Gabu, or Digivolving into Gabu, followed by the Davis to search. And then I am going to go ahead play the EXO1 Agumon, followed by the Promo Greymon, and then just hard drop an Agumon. She's going to go ahead and promote, go into the Veedramon, and then go into the Crespildramon. I'm going to go ahead and draw promote since I'm at 2. And I actually had a pretty decent hand this game from what I can remember. And so I do end up getting 3 checks. Sworjo comes out, which does suck in a sense, but at the end of the day, I mean, it was inner security, not too worried about it, but just shows the aggression that Agubond has against older decks and even some newer decks. I would say it's not super viable in the BT7 hybrid meta, but it's still a pretty fast deck to go around, especially if just kind of playing for fun like we were. And then here she goes ahead and plays the blue memory boost. And I don't really remember what she grabs here. I think she grabs the Allforce, so that way she can go up into it next turn if she ends up living. And then she's going to go in raising and go ahead and play the Dracomon. And then she's going to go ahead and play the Allforce just to move on up. And then I'm going to go ahead and swing in twice. I do hit a Hammer Spark, but it only brings me down to 0. And I should have resolved the inheritables differently. It should have went first and then the swung should have happened. But we do correct that later on in the second game. But again, we're just kind of playing for fun here. So no one's too upset. And either way, I had game. It took me a while to figure out that I actually had game for some reason. But yeah, so that's going to be game 1. It turned out really good, really quick, and honestly this video has been really short just due to the fact of how fast Agubond can be and how fast Allforce can be if you get your pieces. So we both kind of went up in raising here, talking a little bit more than usual. Instead of just doing a play-by-play, I was trying to kind of change up how we're doing a little bit of the format and a little bit of the voiceovers, make it a little bit more interesting than just this card does this card does that. So we're both going to go ahead and promote, play her favorite card, which is the Jamming Veemons, and then I am going to swing and with the Promo Greymon, resolve the inheritable first this time, and then just straight up die, because that's what I like to do. And then I'll go ahead and play the Marcus, putting her over to 4, but at least it sets my memory for next turn to where it can't be choked no more. And then she's going to go ahead and go into the Dracomon, then the Dracomon. And then swing in for, and hits a Gaia Force, which in hindsight I probably should have taken out the Jamming Veemon since Jamming Veemon's pain. Then I'm going to go ahead and go into the EX1 Agumon, go into the Promo Greymon, Lightning Joust, swing, and then die again against the Allforce. Not having the best of luck. It kind of shows the difference between BT6, where everything was relatively weak, versus most other decks where you could hit something really heavy in security and not be able to pop off all your checks. Kind of like in the BT7 meta that we're in right now. If they're having 5-6 megas in their deck, usually 1 or 2 is going to be in their security, so swinging in with 7k is not the best in the world, and it's not going to be, you're not going to live through all of them unless you get lucky. And then now that it's back to my turn after she did swing in a couple of times, trying to do some chip damage, I am going to I'm going to go ahead and swing in with GeoGreymon, or swing over her Veemon with my GeoGreymon, and then crash into her Quadramon with my other GeoGreymon, and I whiff there on the Agumond's effect, which is pretty rare since I run a ton of Agumons. And then just hard play the Terriermon. It's not needed in this matchup, but I think I wanted to give her as little memory as possible, and that was the Terriermon, and then the Agumon was probably, I think, the best thing I could have done there. If I would have done it a little bit differently, maybe not have tapped the Marcuses, but we'll kind of, I mean, hindsight's 2020. Probably didn't know what I had until I drew it. So she's gonna go ahead and drop the Quadramon, so find something with Dramon. Swing in with the Draw Gabu, and right now she is, unless she can pull something or figure something out, I have game next turn. But it is relatively close here, and let's see what she's going to end up playing. She's going to go ahead and Digivolve to Cycle. It's going to put me over to 3. I just wanted to check her security, see how many she had. And so she had 3, didn't really care what died. I swung in with the Burning Greymon, which I play as a tech in this deck, just to kind of go a little bit more. And then here I am literally going through my deck, trying to find my all of my Agubonds, which I could not find to save my life. But yeah, so that's gonna be our gameplay between Agubond versus UlforceVeedramon. It's a fun deck to play. It's gotten significantly cheaper, so if you are looking to pick up a deck and play and have some fun, I would highly recommend it. But yeah, if you have any questions or comments, leave them on down below or send me a message. Thanks for watching.